Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Chongyo and I post travel, fashion, and lifestyle vlogs. So in today's video, we're going to be going over my jewelry collection. So it's mostly chrome hearts, but we got some other things sprinkled here and there. I'm actually going to Vegas in a couple of weeks, so I might do some chrome hearts shopping. So if you aren't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. But without further ado, let's dive right into the collection. So my first point of entry into the jewelry game was through rings, and I went to the Los Angeles Chrome Heart store and I picked up the crosstail ring, and I also picked up the Los Angeles City Fuck You ring. Most of the Chrome Heart stores have these city rings. Unfortunately, when I went into the Seoul store, they didn't have them, but most stores in the US and the EU will have these city exclusive rings. So I hope to collect them as I go to more cities that have Chrome Hearts in them. And so you guys know I go to Vegas quite a bit, so I also had to pick up the Las Vegas city ring as well too. So another ring that I picked up was from the Dior store, and honestly I would not recommend buying jewelry from Dior anymore just because a lot of the jewelry is silver finished brass, where I was lucky enough that this is sterling silver, and you can tell by, if you look at the ring, it'll have the 925, which means it's sterling silver. But a lot of the rings now on Dior are silver finished brass, and I'm actually quite lucky because this ring was $530 I believe, and it's just a tiny bit more than the silver finished brass rings. So it just shows that Dior's quality is not as good, but they're also just charging you just as much for a worse product. So I don't really support that, but I'm just lucky enough that I was able to get this ring because I do really like it. And yeah, so the last ring that I got was in Seoul. Me and Emily made some silver rings. There's actually a lot of different options to choose from, but I just opted for a simple band and engraved some initials on here. So I have Emily's initials and our anniversary date. Just a nice thing to wear on my hand. And if you want to see the video of us making these rings, I'll leave the link down below and you can feel free to check that out. Now to the bracelet. This I got in Jeju. It's actually made from volcanic stone from the island, and I wanted this because I've been eyeing the David Yurman, so it's just a cheaper alternative to that. But overall, nice bracelet, and for $10, can't really complain about that. Now to my neck. This is my necklace. I never take this thing off, so this definitely gets the most value out of it. It's a gold chain from Avianne and Co. And it's a 20-inch, 14-karat, 2.5mm Figaro chain. That was a mouthful, and I just listed off a bunch of different terms, and you might have got confused. So let me break down some things that you should be looking for when getting a gold chain. The first thing you should consider is the length. And keep in mind that the same length chain will look different on two different people depending on just how thick your neck is. So just keep that in mind as well too. Typically you want a shorter chain if you just want it to pop over your t-shirt and you can just wear it on itself, but you also want a longer chain maybe if you want to attach a pendant to it. But also keep in mind the thickness. The thickness determines if you can hold or support that pendant on it. And then you also want to consider the carat of the chain. So this is 14 karat, which is a good sweet spot. So if you go on the lower side, like 10 karat, that just means that there's more nickel in the chain, and that can cause some allergies, so you have to keep in mind that. But if you go on the higher side, like 22 carats, 24 carats, the gold chain is a lot less durable. So in the 14 karat to 18 karat range is your sweet spot, and that's where you should be for your everyday kind of chain. Then you want to look, is the chain solid gold? Because a lot of times that they could be either gold plated or hollow gold chains, and so both of those options aren't as durable. And if you want to have a chain that you just wear all the time, definitely just invest in a solid gold chain. And if you guys want a solid gold chain but don't want to spend as much money, just either get a thinner chain or just get a chain style that has less gold weight. So for instance, the Figaro chain here doesn't weigh as much for the same chain as a Franco chain, for instance. Just use way more gold just to the intricate of the links and everything like that. So if you want a good first chain, I would highly recommend the Figaro chain. Last but not least, you have my earrings. I have two chrome heart studs. And guys, I never take these off. I actually get a bit squeamish just thinking about things poking in my ear, but I'll take them off so that way you guys get a closer look. The things I do for you guys, so drop a like if you appreciate that. I definitely do like these chrome heart studs, and that was the main reason why I got my ears pierced, so that way I could rock these. So that will sum up my collection. I have a lot more rings than anything else, so probably gonna cool it off on the rings. Probably in the future, I will be getting some more bracelets. I'm either eyeing the David Yurman, or I'm looking at a chain link bracelet, something from either Chrome Hearts, Probably not though, because I have a lot of chrome, or I'm looking for a bracelet from Tiffany. Both pretty good options. And I also have been thinking about getting a pearl necklace, so we'll see about all these cops, but I'm not really in the market for some more jewelry right now. Gotta save that money. But also another big accessory purchase I want is a watch, but that is way down the line because, you know, the Rolex Batmans are expensive these days, and you can only buy them off the gray market, so that's an L right there for the retail boys. Anyways, I want to thank you for making it to the end of this video. Smash that like button, leave a comment down below what's your favorite piece that I own, and subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.